Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 10th episode of the first season of 100 Girlfriends. Last episode, our first like real big piece of drama has entered the fold with Mommy Dearest not wanting Hakari to be with a 5-timer, right? And you know, which is understandable, and I feel like I definitely kind of drove that point a little bit too much home during the discussion period. I think I harped on it a little bit too much, but what's done is done. This episode, we have permission to try to get her back, and it should be exciting to see how that's done. Like, hopefully, this is something where like the entire harem like really contributes, especially Karane. I made it no secret how much I like her individual relationship with Hakari. So if we could get some of that, like some real, like a real good plea from her towards her, like please don't take Hakari away from me. Like maybe some tears. Like if I could get that from Karane, that I would absolutely love that. I don't know if we will though, but hopefully each girlfriend does get like a minute or two to kind of plead their case to the mother, right? Like if we do like some big showdown, everyone faces off against her, right? Everyone gets to say their piece. So hopefully we can get to do that. Like everyone just talks about how much they love Hakari and how much they treasure her and how much they want her to continue to be a part of it, right? How happy they all are, how happy Hakari is. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that scene. Hopefully it's a good one. But yeah, let's just jump on in and see how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. They keep playing that line and it keeps stinging. But he is not alone. And Karane looking like she's ready for a fight. I will never get good at pronouncing her name. Karane just. Come on, Shizuka, you got this. Did we only see like one security guard? Did she, did she just keep changing what she refers to him? Because I remember she called him Aniki before. Maybe I should start referring to them as that, just the Rentaro family. Because there was at some point I was like throwing out different words about what to call them. Maybe we could just call them the Rentaro family. Rentaro Familia. And why isn't the show just called Rentaro Kazoku? Yeah. Die, 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 ski. And then the letters that I will one day read. That's not a math problem, I'm one of those. Probably nanos. Yeah. I feel like we've met everyone in the opening now, haven't we? Just about. Back at the house? I mean, she doesn't have her cell phone, so yeah, she can't answer it. Sora Nana? We're gonna throw a rock at the window. That is a classic. Oh, cool. But, easier said than done. Did someone catch it? Did she find Rentaro's ball? No. This is a problem. Freaking cats. Come on, Nano, you got this. Okay, let's not assault the cat, please. Right? God damn it, cat. That was funny. Especially because she's the most deadpan character. We need that ball back, by the way. Please don't take it. We outnumber. We can knock him out. The princess. My arm's getting tired, guys. Can we move on? Oh, cat. Yeah, cat door. I feel like some of us have too big of a butt and or a chest to fit through there, but Katana should be fine. Or Shizuka. Or Kusuri. I mean, same end result. Are we gonna break something with them or make a fire? Okay. Man, that takes some aim and precision. That's impressive. I was like, I felt so stupid because I kept trying to think, what the heck is she using the rocks for? I got nothing, but I don't think I ever could have guessed that. Oh, I was not ready for the sudden exposed skin there. Nano, we definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I feel bad that you got hurt, but we definitely appreciate the help. I like the cat better. Can we go back to the cat? Kuma Nano da. It's obviously a dog. Okay, I think, or a shapeshifter, uh, a nightwalker. What's what I'm looking for? It's a dog. I mean, yeah, that too. She didn't get left behind, did she? Please don't eat Shizuka. This dog's bigger than she is. Well, then what do we do? Can somebody, like, tackle the dog? Maybe if you call it a good boy and give it some pets, it'll be nice. Again, thinking about Hakari, though, and what she means to her. I like this. I hope they all get this, too. Thinking about it, how important Hakari is to them. Each getting their own moment to shine with the infiltration mission. This is so good. The tears. The tears. You don't need to die, Shizuka. But the bravery. I admire it, but please don't sacrifice yourself. You think it's just licking her. See, he is a good boy. Well, yeah, it'd be very unlikely to see Shizuka as a threat. Yeah. I feel like we're kind of insulting her, dude, but Sasuke Shizuka. Yeah, like they're supposed to be compliments. Please stop trying to abuse animals. Makaseru no da. Is she gonna drug the dog? Not sure that's much better. Shizuka's gonna have to give it to it. Your next mission is to drug the dog, Shizuka. You got this. Just put it on your face and it'll lick it. Oh, that is... Oh, God damn it, Shizuka. That was not the idea. I'm not gonna lie, though. That was a reasonable misunderstanding. But, yeah. It did work out in the end, though. That was so funny, though. Because I can't blame her for thinking that she was supposed to drink it. Because that's a reasonable assumption. But no. At least now she gets a nap while everyone else goes into more danger. Oh no, I guess she's coming with us. Okay. I guess she just got up. Where's our ball, damn it? We don't need the ball anymore. But caught on it, not letting it go. That is funny. Where's our ball, damn it? Anyway. My cats. Meow. It's a good thing two of us are so small. Does she have them? Or a drug that's similar? Naturally. I didn't say I wouldn't use a Deus Ex Machina. That's a pretty damn big coincidence. This is called rationalizing, but let's go. She always mentions the side effect too late. It's a big side effect. What's that about? Okay. So I gotcha. I gotcha. That's a big sacrifice. Hakari's more important. I'm gonna cry. Oh, shutting up. I mean, we can see it, but I don't I don't think that means we can, avoid it. It's not like in the movies where they deliberately space them enough apart where you could walk around them. That makes sense. So we just have to go over? Can we jump? Yeah, it might be a bit too wide. Well, we have our gorilla woman. Is this gonna be her time to shine? Kusuri in particular looks so hopeful over there. Yes, you are. It looks so silly. Very romantic hug they got going on there. Nee. This is what we're all about right here. Do you know how much strength and stamina this would take? More than I have. Because that is theoretically possible, but a lot of things have to be exact. Like their height and the width of the hallway and everything. I mean, I kind of touched her butt. Maybe that got her a little bit excited. Especially because her face is pretty close to your crotch right now. Just throwing that out there. I do quite appreciate this shot. Some of the most kinship they've had in a while. The thing about this is basically a 69 right here. That might tell me. Yeah, because that's like bare skin right there. She is gonna make a mess. Oh my god. Yep, I think she just climaxed. She was fighting a couple different battles there. Definitely not gonna forget that experience anytime soon. She's so mean to her. At least know where her androgynous zone is. I think that's her room. I like how she has to hold his hand because he can't see anything. Oh, she was crying. Well, you probably should have seen that coming. Yeah, I don't think we can leave now that the alarm went off. We're kind of done. Here comes Mama. I love your daughter, and she's coming with us. Things are not going well. It is funny when they actually say her full name. Hindakarane. When you add the narration part of it, it kind of it makes sense because she gets it from books, but like that, you don't do that. He'll be unhappy if he loses you. What a Haas. And we appreciate that. It does look like, Sharingan, Byakugan kind of thing. Mystic eyes. uh, Duke is just big. We gotta try. I was I was hopeful. Dang. I was pretty sure that was not the answer. I did know she was pretty young in that one flashback. Well, damn. I was not ready for this. This is definitely a good example of not wanting her daughter to follow in her footsteps. Another common trope. And the noggin of that baby. Oh, don't cry, mommy. I'm surprised she's willing to tell her life story to someone she just met. Mama knows best at its finest. She is making this harder to argue against. It doesn't necessarily make it right. Okay, you can't back down, man. Cottonhead, this may be your turn to step up. Maybe Mama will be our next Hera member. His vision's starting to come back. You can see the beautiful mother. Once he sees how pretty she is, he'll want her to be the next Hera member. Oh, I was joking. I was joking. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? God damn it. Oyako Dan. We're doing it. Oh, I saw some saliva there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe it just did that. Oh my god. This show continues to be so unpredictable. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't. I can't. That broke me. That broke me. God damn it. I can't believe this show sometimes. I'm crying. I need some water. Thought I heard something odd in the video recording real quick. I think it was just my imagination. Bum 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 bum. And there it just ends. Okay. 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 That was the 10th episode of 100 Girlfriends. Okay, man, where do I start with this? So, infiltration mission has its ups and downs. I did really like how pretty much all the girls had their moment of being like doing their part, contributing. Had a lot of nice little flashbacks, where they really like think about how important Hikari is to them and all that. We didn't really get that with Karane, I don't think, as much, but she still had a moment where she contributed, right? So it's all good. But and not that it really mattered in the end because we tripped security at the what's the expression I'm looking for? At the 11th hour. But yeah, we had a lot of funny parts. Shizuka with the dog was great. She's so weak and helpless. Dog didn't see her as a threat, wanted to protect. She gets some drugs, she drinks it instead of giving it to the dog. There's just a lot of funny parts throughout. But, Kusuri sacrificing her thing, like Rentaro temporarily becoming blind, for as his part. Yeah, the walk on the wall scene was great. Like, I was more focused on her butt. I didn't really notice it until she like directly mentioned it. But yeah, his face is just rubbing up against her belly, like because if you look at this one shot at 14 minutes and 38 seconds in my video file, like you can clearly see like belly is pretty much completely exposed, right? Even like a little bit below belly where you can see a little bit of the bones. I'll call it that, right? Where but so like if that whole time just rubbing up, rub, it got her going basically. So yeah, definitely needs a change of clothes by the time when she gets home. That's for sure. But we got through it. Having to hold his hand to help guide him because he's blind was a nice touch, right? But they got there. Hakari crying over the pictures, very sad. But the alarm gets tripped, and we have to have the showdown directly with Mommy Dearest. And yeah, like at that point, when they're sitting in front of her, all like Dogiza style and everything, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go. Like I know they're gonna plead their case and all that, and it's not gonna work. So I was really curious exactly what he could possibly say that would work. Like from a meta perspective, he has to win in the end. Like he's got to stop her from leaving because it wouldn't just lose a character like that. So somehow it has to work out. I just couldn't really think of how, right? And she gives this big exposition about her own circumstances. How does she phrase it at the beginning? Yeah, the person I loved fell ill and was gonna die. Then she mentioned artificial insemination and all that, which I do want to, throw this out there, but like, uh, is she still a virgin? Because I want to say that was the implication they were truly going for here. Is because you can't have a non-virgin as a member of the harem. So I feel like that was implied. I'm gonna assume that's the case unless I'm told otherwise. So just gonna throw that out there as an important detail. But but yeah, seeing the shots of her with like little baby Hakari is very cute stuff. Like especially the shot where she's in front of the grave holding the baby, crying as Hakari like she's obviously a baby, she doesn't fully comprehend everything, but she can definitely tell mommy's upset and wants to comfort her and all that. Like so that was a really powerful moment right there. But once after she gives all that, like it's a little bit hard to like like what do you say in response to that? Like that's so sad, I guess, but still give me your daughter. Like what do you do there as Rentaro? But Rentaro was pretty sucked into the story, crying himself. Karane, our cold monster over there, not crying at all. She's not the emotional one. But then we got to the crux of it, which is when the blindness starts to wear off. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, he's gonna see how beautiful she is. That might have some effect on him, right? So, I didn't think anything too deeply beyond that at that point. But yeah, the vision clears up completely. He sees her. And like, I think even before that point, I was making jokes. As I do, I make jokes. I'm a funny man about, her being a member of the harem and all that. Because Oyako Don, have a 3P with the mother and daughter. That's really hot to imagine. This is one of my fetishes. I'll gladly take that, right? So I'm making jokes about that. And then they both have uh, a look like it has a split screen. They both look pretty shocked. At this point, I'm still not really believing my wishful thinking was true. I was just kind of thinking like, okay, maybe they met somewhere before. Like, I guess, like, oh, but that wouldn't make sense from her end. That would only make sense from Rentaro's end because she already knew what he looked like. I mean, she already saw him. So it wouldn't make sense for her to be like, oh, I know you from somewhere. So, I mean, I didn't really have much time to like work through that theory as things are running, but that is what popped into my head at the time. And then, you know, we get it. The crackle, the crackle. At that point, I just lost it. I could not believe they actually did that. Like, I mean, in retrospect, it shouldn't have been as shocking as it was, really. I I don't know, man. It just like it really caught me off guard. It really caught me off guard. I think just because it was so serious, something as silly as that happening, it just wasn't in the front of my mind as like a realistic possibility, right? Especially because we got that really heavy backstory there, right? Like in my head, I'm not just gonna be like, after that we're gonna have a silly resolution after that, right? So I'm really not expecting that, even though at its heart this is a silly show, so you should always be prepared for that, right? So after the crackle, I'm breaking, right? I'm starting to break. Although I don't think I like completely broke down until what I'm going to mention in a second here. But then the narrator starts talking about it for Hahari. It sounds even okay. That sounds almost as ridiculous as Karane for a name. Who lost her lover at the age of 13. This is quite a sentence. It had been 16 years since she left the sparks of love fly. So we can calculate her age. So what, like 20, 29, I guess. So and then Katana's just kind of like looking back and forth, like, did I miss something? Because she doesn't have that meta understanding of what's going on. It had staying the rest of her days was progressed so deep. She had grown to despise the feeling, faced with the emotion she hated so much once more. Hahari. And then then we get the slight mouth quiver where it like opens slightly. I thought it was saliva the first time, maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just the other side of the mouth. But then it hits then it hit me with the final blow. The camera focuses on her. We see the heart pupils. Heart pupils mean consent. Consent. Ask any lawyer. The big blush. She calls him Rentaro-chan and everything, and she basically just asks him to go out with her. I I was already pretty shocked, pretty taken aback, right? So I didn't really think it shocked me again so quickly, but it did. Like, even after it made it clear there was some feelings there, I still thought she would be pretty chill about it, pretty stoic, pretty nonchalant. Like, maybe she would be like, well, I mean, like, I guess I could maybe consider you going out with her, Like, like, I guess I could give you a chance, something like that. While in the back of my mind thinking, this will be my chance to get close to Rentaro as well if he's around, right? Being more like subtle about things. That was what I was thinking, right? And then they hit us with that. Rentaro-chan, please go out with me. As her hands are up here, the heart pupils, the big blush, the quivering mouth, like that. I think that almost might have been more shocking than the initial one. Now that I think about it, it might have been somehow, but that like if it's like It's like set up the first shock set up the pins, the second shock knocked them all down. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but I got nothing. That's what you got from me. Man, I don't even know what to say after that. Like if this was an eroge, I wouldn't have found it as shocking. Or doujinshi, anything like that. But sometimes I forget the show kind of is an eroge in anime form. Let's be honest. So sometimes I feel like I'm still underestimating the show to an extent. I shouldn't, because we had two girls passionately making out with each other for the bulk of episode 8, right? So I mean anything's possible. We got a girl that's small as a result of a failed immortality potion. We got a girl that talks from her through a cell phone. We have an eternal tsundere. So I mean really nothing should shock me, but I don't know, just the mother completely just shattering any and all defenses and going straight for Rentaro Daisuke. Please go out with me. I love you. Shiki shiki. Kissy kissy. Love love. Marry me. Let's have a 3P with my daughter. I'll call her in here right now. The rest of the girls can watch. Like, okay, she didn't literally say that, but I'm sure that's in the back of her mind somewhere. But I should probably stop before I get too before I tempt YouTube too much to delete this video for community guidelines strike. But just good stuff. I'm just saying, like, if she's a member of the harem, a lot of possibilities open. Just leaving it at that. Leaving it at that. If the show is willing to have those two make out with each other, I want to believe. I want to believe we can get some mother on daughter action here. I'm holding on to hope. Don't take that away from me. But anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got to say. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.